thing with public life is, of course, you then decide that you believe your ideas are the best. Or in the case of this woman, that's right, the current mayor of West Yorkshire, Tracy Brabin, a former actress. Well, that's what she claims at least. A few bit parts here and there, but nothing really withstanding. She decided to reinvent herself, of course, making sure she kept herself in front of the cameras and, more importantly, in the media. Tracy, you see, as I said, loves the limelight, and it's fascinating because when you think about it, she loved it so much, she's never actually got behind the debacle that was the Batley teacher that was hounded out of his home and his job. No, she's too busy for stuff like that. He's not too busy on, of course, he's taking money to fund that very much extravagant lifestyle that she has. An enormous salary every year that she picks up for being the mayor of West Yorkshire. But what does she do? What is she actually doing for the area? This, as ever with these particular people, is where it gets fascinating. And once again, if you're over a certain age, you simply don't want to know. Let me explain. Morning, lovely to see you. Thank you so much for joining me today. The very heart of London. It's always nice to have your company. We'll have a lovely wave. You do get angry, don't you? I'm sure you're the same as me. You look at these people, we're already paying them an astronomical fee, and suddenly, right, they're suddenly turning to you for ideas. It's a bit like Rachel Thieves, or Rachel from Accounts as she's known. You know, she invites people in from business. How can we kickstart the economy? Anybody explained the CV to her? Well, not hers, of course, it's not true, but the job application, it's you. You're supposed to kickstart the economy, dear. It's a bit like this lady, a former Coronation Street bit part actress, Tracy Brabin, currently the mayor of West Yorkshire. Now, apparently, we can all contribute to the big ideas. Yes, apparently. And not only that, we can win prizes, gifts or something from Amazon, you name it. Now, this is Tracy's big idea. It's, well, your idea, because she's clearly got none, right? And this is the thing where I find incredible. Now, it's open to the young people in the area. You wouldn't notice that, of course, from this particular sort of scrolling down of the application form. You look at the people and think, I don't quite recognise myself in this. Well, no, you don't. They don't want to know from the oldies. Maybe she's got a plan for later on, but right now it's around about the 16 to 25-year-olds. Now, they may have some good ideas, but what about all of the people that have been chucked on the scrap heap, all thanks to losing their jobs because of this economic climate, the drain on resources, the migrant hotels? You get the picture, chums. We might have some ideas to kickstart the area, the economy, but no, that's not for us. This is keeping the Gen Z people on side so that you may vote for this catastrophic mayor once again. I won't bore you with the details, but all you really need to know is when you read further down this and you see exactly what they expect you to do, and whether, more importantly, if your idea was a terrific concept, do you still get to own it, keep it, the patent, whatever, because it could make millions for the area? You'll find that no, you don't. And you'll find very quickly, no doubt it will be absorbed in the career and the CV of Tracy's big ideas. What you find with people in show business, whether they're failed or not, everything comes back to them. And more importantly, Tracy's got her eye on the ball to make sure that she remains on this gravy train for some time to come. Anybody else agree? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.